So in 2016, I was unemployed. I'd just finished school doing my A-levels and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So after talking to Fairway, they told me about the My Care Portfolio, the 4-week programme. So I enrolled onto that and then completed it. So My Care Portfolio gave me all the skills and the knowledge that I needed to be able to go and work into the care sector. When I finished the course, I was offered a job after an interview, and then I went out and worked in the field, tried all the different sectors to actually get a feel for what I wanted to do, what I liked. So when you first start, you're not entirely sure. So Fairway supported me with giving me the choices and options of the different sectors that you can go into. So I tried residential, nursing, and then moved on to the community care side of the business also. So it gave me the variety to try all the different sectors that were available.
I was so motivated, I was so happy that I took that course. Just obviously we had people from Fairway as well, just letting us know what's after the course. So that was, it was reassuring that I'm actually getting somewhere. I'm going to give it 100% because I know there's something good at the end. I've never ever seen like a hoist or ever used a hoist, so to do that for the first time I thought, wow, I'm going to struggle, but with the support that was given it was like, okay, yeah, brilliant, explained, like I've understood it. And then when we did practical like turning and like dressing and stuff, it's like you didn't feel alone at one point. It's just constantly like, don't worry, you're doing fine. And it just made me feel so comfortable. I actually did really enjoy it. It's probably one of the best things I've ever done. Because I didn't actually think that there was any opportunity out there. Like I didn't know where to start from before I started the course. And now coming to the end, it's like, I'm glad.
We've got a Fairway team that will look after us. And I like that. That's family. That's family. But, I always realised that care was there, but I never realised that, one, I could do it, but two, somebody else would appreciate me doing it. So it's the two sides of the coin. I would recommend anybody to join Fairway because we are a family and we look out for each other. And you're going to be prepared, you're going to be tooled up, you're going to have all the tools you need to do the job. And the things you don't know, there's ongoing training, there's all sorts of things available for you to build up I would like to do meds training, that's one thing I'm thinking about. So that's something you can just go as you go along. So, you don't have to think, I've got to be all trained up before I can do something. The way the training works is that we get you trained up to the point where you need to be, and then anything else you need, it just gets added on and built up as you go along.
Yeah, so I've not done any education probably since before I was 21. I'm nearly 40 now. So to go back into education was quite a big step. It was My Care Portfolio, it was like really smooth running. I had lots of support. It was nice to meet the other learners as well and sort of get their stories and what they're doing with everything. And I just want to help people. I think there's too many bad carers out there and you hear a lot of bad stories, and I want to go in and just do good and do right by the clients, really. Yeah, it's just been a really good journey.
It's never too late to do something that you really wanted to do and to go back or to even start fresh. But I think it's very straightforward. It's A to Z. And if I can do it at my age, I think any person who comes out of college or still not sure to go to uni or wants to do something in care, I think it's just straightforward to do it. Even before being a manager, you always have a duty of care. But now it's different. You own that to the people there.
But the thing that's invaluable is the teachers and the tutors that are delivering the course, because they're not just reading off the piece of paper, they've all had experience in it, and so they can all give you proper insight into actually working in the field itself, and how they relate to what they're teaching you is fantastic, and the depth of their knowledge was invaluable because it goes above and beyond what you need to know in order just to pass the course or anything like that. You can have ideas on what something would be based on something that you've learned, but when people are actually telling you about it in their experience, that's what's invaluable, and then you can just relate to it from what you've learned and feel confident about actually going into a role, whereas before, thinking about it's a bit daunting and what to expect and everything else, and are you going to do it right because you're actually looking after people, not like the jobs where you might be able to just go along and sort of wing your way through and be able to do it. You know, you need to be prepared to look after people, and that's what you get from doing this course. What you learn and how the tutors relay their experience to you, you would never think that there would be a difference with whether you were a male or a female worker. Doing the course myself, there was one other male on there as well, and both, just with what you learn, you just feel really eager to want to go out there. There's nothing that you could say that I've learned or been told that would ever want to stop me from going out there and either doing my part, taking a career, or wanting to help people themselves.
You will do it because Fairway's prepared you for it, and you will do it because you want to do it, and you will do it because the people you work with want you to do it also. I wish I'd, in a sense, I don't regret nothing, but I wish I'd found out about care earlier.